This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.
Shell Nigeria Exploration and Production Company Limited has concluded its investment into the Bonga North deepwater project. The deepwater project, when fully operational, is expected to reach 110,000 barrels of oil a day production capacity. Joining the conversation this morning to speak to the implications of this deal for Nigeria's oil sector is oil and gas expert Joe Nwakwe. Good morning, sir, and thank you for joining us on the conversation.
Good morning. How are you today?
Fine, thank you, sir. Glad to have you with us. Let's start with this question. Now, beyond the number of barrels in this particular project, what is the significance of this development for Nigeria?
Okay, I think beyond the barrels that will be expected when this is completed, this is a show of confidence by SNEPCo in the Nigerian space. So, and it is expected that hopefully other operators will toe the same line and start reinvesting in developing assets that are already discovered at least. So, and then of course, the process of execution of this will have a very salutary effect on the economy. There will be an injection of capital, and hopefully that will circulate around. So, overall, I think it's a very good thing for the country.
So, Mr. Nwakwe, we understand that it might take up to 10 years or so to see a completion of this project. Can you perhaps clarify that for us? How long will it actually take for us to see a deployment? Okay,
for a project like this, I don't think it will take 10 years. I think what they have estimated is 5. So anywhere between 4 to 5 years, this can be executed in that time frame.
I just want to follow up on that because in the announcement, right, it was said that first oil anticipated by the end of the decade, so 5 years being by 2030 or so. There are real questions on what waiting 5 years to see the first oil would look like, especially with projections and developments within the international oil space. Do you think that it's too little, too late, or do we have room to capitalize on some potential growth?
Yeah, I mean, that's how long it will take to do all the work required to get to first oil. 5 years is not too long. I think for us, the big issue will be who else will join the train. If this encourages other operators to start to look at assets that are yet to be developed and try to work them up to this point, I think that would be very good.
Earlier you were saying that, and you've just mentioned it now, that perhaps Shell's this development from Shell would encourage other companies to invest in Nigeria. Which other companies do you think could possibly be influenced, if you like, by this decision?
Well, we have a lot of other, Exxon has already indicated that they will, that would now be, ESO, that they will look at Owowo, that's equally good. I understand the issues around the Zaba has been resolved, so hopefully that will come on board as well. So there are a few, there are quite a few discoveries out there that need to be developed and hopefully add to the national output. So my expectation and hope is that those companies will start looking at those again, and then hopefully there will be some. It's really about investor confidence. And I hope that this signals a return of confidence in the Nigerian oil and gas space.
Mr. Nwakwe, thank you so much for your analysis on this matter. We appreciate your time. Joe Nwakwe is an oil and gas expert speaking to us on latest developments within the oil and gas sector, with Shell Nigeria announcing an investment into Bonga North the Bonga North deepwater project. Expectations are that by the end of the decade, which is around 2030, This project will see 110,000 barrels a day added to Nigeria's production capacity.
This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.